And welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the new Firestick remote. I know people got some questions on it, so I'm going to hopefully help you guys out with some tips and tricks on this. We're going to go through the whole thing. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Got a lot of stuff here. Want to be sure you guys get hooked up to the latest and greatest stuff. So here is the new 4K Max with 16 gigs of internal storage, which is great. All right, so here we go. Here's the remote. This button here, the power button, this is not to power the Firestick down. I've had people say like, oh, I want to power the Firestick down, but it doesn't power down. It just powers down the TV. To power down the Firestick, you want to hold the home button right there. Just hold it. Maybe about 3 seconds, not even that. And you're going to get these options here. You want to go to sleep. Send Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max to sleep. To wake it up, press select. Now, every time I do this, people say like, but does it actually shut down? When I click on this, if my capture card doesn't sense anything, it's going to say no video. So I'm just going to hold it right here. It says no video. So this thing is off. Like my Firestick is off. To wake it back up, you could just hit any button. I'm just going to hit the down button here or up button there, enter, home, whatever. Once you do, boom, it just, bam, it just wakes up quick, which is great. Now, the little reverse button here, this just goes backwards. That's all it does. So if you're like, I'm just gonna go the directional button. If I hit settings, I just say I hit my Fire TV. If I hit that reverse button, backwards. If I hit that home button, it's gonna go straight to home. This settings button is gonna be and I should call it more the hamburger button, not so much the settings button. It's kind of like an options button is what it is. So we're gonna come here to, let's just say this is where all your apps are at. If you click on this, on the bottom right hand, actually in the bottom middle, it says press the hamburger button to move, remove, and more. So if you click on that button, it gives you options. Now I'm gonna hit the back button here just to get out of it. Now the reason why that only works on certain spots is because its only function is for several things, and that's it. Of course, pause, play, reverse, rewind. You do have your plus and minus to go page up, down. You have your volume up, down. The TV button right here, when you click on this, it's gonna go and open up a guide, and this has live TV. So if I click on CBS, it's going to take me to CBS News, and I should be able to see live stuff. And look, it's on the bottom right hand corner. There is a picture in picture, which is pretty nice. I do have a mute button there. I do have the settings button right here. If I do click on this, it's going to open up this option here. Instead of holding that home button for 3 seconds, click on that options. Easy. I wish it would open, personally. I wish it would take me to this section. It doesn't, but that's okay. Now the picture-in-picture button right here, when you do this, it says your recent. So let's just go to YouTube, and it's going to say, oh, there's an update. So go ahead and update it. So give it a few seconds. So that picture-in-picture, the two boxes, I could switch from app to app pretty quickly without going to home and searching for something else. I could just boom, open it up right there real quick. I'm going to give this thing a second to do whatever it needs to do. So I'm going to hit that button again, and let's just go to downloader. If I go to downloader, there it is. If I hit that option again, so it's your recent tab is what it is. People like to call it your picture-in-picture, but it's a recents tab, and that's where it'll take you. It's just like a quick little shortcut. That way you don't have to hit home and go here and do all that stuff. Now, when it comes to these buttons here at the bottom, you do have your Prime Video. I just clicked on it, and look how fast that opens. Super fast. Now there is some secret tips on this thing. I'm not going to go through all the details because honestly, like, all the buttons are there. If you need to resync the remote, it used to be hold the home button. Try holding the pause play button for like 30 seconds, and then it will resync the remotes, especially if you have to buy a new one. Most of the time they'll tell you too if things have changed with some of these remotes, but yeah, super simple and easy to use. So I want to be sure that you guys understand some of these options. Now, when it does come to the older remote, because I know they're going to sell this remote by itself, and I shouldn't really call it older remotes, just only a year. It doesn't have the reset recent button and it doesn't have that gears icon. But if you hit that home button here on the older remote, it's going to do the same thing as that gears button option. So it's kind of redundant. They're trying to take away some of the secrets from the app or from the remote and make it more of an option. Did they need to do that? Probably not. I do like that button here where you could just go quickly into your previous stuff. I just wish they would have maybe reorganized this a little bit better. And yeah, they should have done like a double tap down on your volume to mute, and then they could have moved this guy up one and then your recent button there, and then get rid of this entire row. And then honestly, even with that entire row there, they didn't need to make the remote that much bigger than the previous one. The space was already there. Okay, let me know what you guys think. Try to get you guys here all this information, that way you guys know if there is some new remote secrets that you know about. Sometimes it's like pause play and then hit the down button, pause play home button, hit the enter with the pause play. Everything has to do with the pause play for some reason. So leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys know any tips and tricks to help each other out. It's always great to share that information. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.